Hello, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia. I'm a Vedic Astrologer and psychic medium. So today we are going to talk about the energetic update via Vedic Astrology sidereal calculation between 9th of August until 16th of August. All right. So I will divide my explanation into two parts, which there will be a timestamp for them in the description box. Okay. So actually this week it can be a bit decent, I would say. Not really much things gonna happen until we get into weekend, then okay, maybe action gonna occur here. So what's happening during this week? We have a full moon. Let me do it this way. We have a full moon in the Capricorn, and this full moon will be opposing Venus and Sun in the Cancer. Again, Cancer energy is super highlighted here. Okay, we have also Jupiter right now is aspecting the Cancer. All right, Venus, the ruler of Taurus, is in Cancer. The seventh lord here in color push is in Cancer. All right, so again, there is a strong energy connecting us to the Cancer. It's been like this since few months now, and I think this particular full moon, it will activate for me Capricorn energy, Dhanishta energy, and of course Mars energy. Okay, so the full moon, it will occur on 12th of August. It depends wherever you are. Okay, it can be 11 and or 12th of August. It depends on your location. So what's going on here? So the full moon itself will occur in, let me get this away. All right. So the full moon will occur in Dhanishta nakshatra, and it will conjunct Saturn. It's like an exact nakshatra, and it's only 2 or 3 degree orb because the actual full moon will occur in 25 degree of Dhanishta. Okay, so Saturn will get activated. All right. So and then the Nishta is actually ruled by Mars. Mars is just moved to Taurus. Okay. So what's going on here? That pay attention to the theme that happened by the end of January until begin of Feb, because that particular phase, I do believe it was like 2nd of Feb, because during that time, something could be significant related to your Capricorn house and Cancer house might got activated. What happened during that time? It was a new moon in Capricorn. Right now, we got into completion of it, which is called the full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so you will might notice that the theme or whatever happened during that time, it can play out again during this time, whether in good way or in bad way. It will be depend on your personal chart. All right, so this is one point. A second point, it's occurring in Dhanishta nakshatra. Dhanishta nakshatra is ruled by Mars. Mars is just entered Taurus, so and then it will be opposing Venus. So I believe that whatever theme, wherever gonna get activated during this full moon, most probably it will be connected to Taurus energy, Libra energy, Venus energy. So it will be equal to finance, economy, money, things like that, or let's say a relationship, but let's don't get into things personal. So let's say, for example, a financial or economical aspect here. I feel like there can be some economical change going to happen in next period. The market can fluctuate a lot during this time. Some changes might happen. You just have to pay attention to your expenses, to your money, to your work, because Venusian energy here might indicate actually there can be some expenses related to a house or home or family relationship that you might require to spend some money on this. Okay, so this is can be a one translation. A second translation for this, because we have a Ketu energy connected here also, right? Because I mean, Venus is ruled. I mean, Venus is ruling Libra. Ketu is occupying Libra. So if let's say there can be something happen between Feb and January, or let's say even March, because on that time I remember there were a lot of planets sitting here in Capricorn. If there is such some theme happened during that time, okay, and it didn't resolve yet, it didn't complete yet, or you didn't get into conclusion about it, most probably you will get into like, aha, now I get it during this full moon. It's not only about relationship, it can be a business partnership, it can be job, it can be a friendship, whatever connection, whatever theme happened during that time, there will be a completion of it in next few days. All right. Of course, it's subjective, depend on your personal chart, how the things will play out exactly. All right. So this is this is one point. A second point that we want to talk about here, which is pretty interesting, is that during this particular full moon, we have three houses actually hemmed. This is a Gemini house, this is Virgo house, and this is Aquarius house. So what does that mean? If you can see also, if you notice that most of the planets are focused in cardinal sign, right? All of them are sitting in cardinal sign. And we have empty house here. Yeah, I know that you will say like, oh, the Virgo and Sagittarius, they are empty also, but they are not considered to be ham. So ham is usually when a house is between two planets. Okay, so it's just like kept in between, I would say. So we have Gemini, we have Virgo, and we have Aquarius. So what does that mean? Psychologically, mentally, or emotionally, we will feel a bit pressured that we need to communicate our needs, our desire, and try to work hard to get it, or try to work hard to fulfill it. Because this full moon, again, it's triggering. Capricorn is usually related to structure, foundation, right? Of what is exactly I want to build a proper lifestyle, I would say, or a proper, I don't know, a structure in life. While it's intertwined with what? With our emotion, what we really want, what we really need, what actually makes us comfortable, right? Which is Cancer. So if let's say there is a need to express, there is a need to seek a help, there is a need to put extra effort and work hard to attain whatever you want or to attain whatever you need, you might do it. You might actually, and it's not you. Let's talk in general. I don't want to. I'm specifying someone here, but people might exaggerate their, how can I say, their action and behavior. They might actually push themselves to get out of their comfort zone in order to attain Aquarius here, because this is a pressure. This is a pressure point. Let me just clear out all of this. Okay, this is a pressure point. Okay, we have Gemini, we have Virgo, sorry, we have Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. Can be considered as a pressure point that we need to do things related to these houses. Okay, and if you notice, we have two karma houses activate, which is Gemini and Aquarius, and we have one Artha house, which is the sixth house. Sixth house is usually again connected to our past life karma, right? It's a fixed karma. So as if like there is a push right now to change something, to take an action, to be bold in order to align us with this the new path of what we actually want, what we actually need. In all cases, this full moon really wrapping up an energy of a, how can I say this? A completion of karmic cycle, whether in good way or bad way, whether it's a starting or it's just completing something. Okay, so this is very very significant full moon. If you have, let's say for example, you are going through any mahadashas of this planet here, Mahadasha, Antardasha, or Priyantradasha, most probably you will feel it. And this is actually like most of the planets that we have. I mean, four, five, six planets out of nine. So most of us, we might feel it, we might like recognize it, even if let's say we won't take a charge or we won't take a bold step on it. Perhaps there will be a shift in perspective and emotion. Okay, so this is about the full moon that we're going to happen. Let me do all of this then. Okay, let's talk about something else here going on because Mars just moved to Taurus. And Mars will stay here for a good 8 months. So it's like Mars here is not joking. Mars in Cancer, Mars in Taurus is not really joking around. All right. So what's going on here? We have the Lord of the Ascendant. I'm looking in Karapush chart. Okay. I'm looking at the Lord of the Ascendant, the Lord of the eighth house. Both of them are sitting in the second house of Taurus. What is Taurus? Taurus is about sustainability, finances, also somehow with the structure of family. It's more than it's more structuring the, how can I say, a close circle of a family. It's different than Capricorn. Capricorn is in general. Saturn, Taurus, it's more as a family gathering, a financial aspect of a family, wanting to achieve certain position in life, financially. Again, it's about a pleasure. It's about a wish. It's not wish fulfillment, but it's fulfillment. The sense of fulfilling your wishes. I would say that pleasure inside of that happiness inside of you. It's all stored in Taurus. Mars will sit here for a good 8 months, and I think it will move retrograde around October. And for the 3 months, I guess, which I will discuss about it more. I will post a blog about it during this weekend. All right. But let us talk about it. How can I say? Briefly, what is this? When we have the eighth lord is sitting in the second house, and then we have ascendant lord is sitting in the second house. This is for sure indicating there will be change and transformation related to finance and economy, like a globally, I would say. It can indicate actually economical, I don't know, I don't want to say crisis, but you will start to see how people will kind of suffer in order to fulfill their main things, or to, how can I say, to fulfill their main needs, or to actually attain that pleasure, or actually to save money. People start to kind of feel uncomfortable about it. This is indication also that we have to change in the way how we use our money. Let's say, for example, there can be some I don't want to emphasize specific things, but there will be some investment, or there will be some sectors might experience downfall. If you are good enough in astrology, you might know Mars is related to what. I'll give you a hint. It's related to properties, land, real estate, and it can also relate it to market connected to, yeah, I'm exposing it here, is a market connected to automotive and automobile. But because Venus itself is sitting already in the house of land and property, so most probably we're gonna see a downfall in real estate sector. Of course, it will depend from country to country. It will depend from chart to chart. Definitely, I cannot like generalize this, but you might see it as a theme. Most probably, you will notice that. All right. So there can be like a downfall on this, where people will start to restructure again their money, the way how they spend, the way how they save, the way how they manage. It can be also a transition in the workplaces. Let's say, for example, most of companies, they will cut off workers to, I don't know, to limit their expenses, or perhaps most of people, they would prefer to work in this sector other than that sector. So the man force or manpower, sorry, manpower equation or balance, it will be disturbed during this time. Of course, again, I will explain more on this, but this is pretty, again, this is a kind of transformative period. If let's say we didn't witness anything when Uranus and Rahu conjunct, most probably when Mars now moves out, we can start to see the influence of these two conjunctions. We will start to see it. So, of course, Taurus is a slow kind of, how can I say, sign. It's an earth sign, yeah? You might not see such things right now, but you will start to notice it slowly. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I hope it was helpful. I hope it gave you some idea of what we up to in next period, especially this week. Okay, so keep in mind it's subjective, depend on your personal chart, depend how your dashas, antardashas, or even let's say the transit point. If a transit point is good and high enough, that's mean you will be protected. You know, so it's really subjective, depend on your personal chart. So I hope it was helpful. And please let me know your comment. Please comment and let me know your feedback. And if you need any astrological reading or consultation, please check the description box where I put all my information along with my website. Okay. So we should have a wonderful and beautiful week. And I will catch up with you on weekend. I will post something about Mars for each sign. So yeah, we should have a wonderful day. Thank you.